Pretty much everyone that comes here and plays, they stunned by the location and what kind of pitch we actually have here in the middle of the ocean.
It's much more than we thought that it would be when it was building up.
Like it's on its kind of private island. I think that's made it so special because it was the islands and it was the mountains behind.
The light is no problem. We don't have to turn on the big lights because we have light from the nature.
And it's quite spectacular actually.
The Mirror wrote about this in their article, and they put it up against really famous stadiums around the world. One of them is Camp Nou. Kind of crazy measuring this to that, but it's the location.
You have a lot of nature around and you have the big mountains behind.
I think it's good because of the pictures that are going on the internet. It's seeing that big football pitch on two islands in the middle of the ocean. So it's unique. I don't think you find any pitches like this in the world. Football is really big in Norway, so it's one of the biggest sports in Norway, I think. And everybody is following some clubs or English clubs, so that's very big.
Growing up here, football is pretty much the thing that kids do.
I moved to Henningsvaer when I was 10 years old and I lived here for about 7 years. It's a lot smaller than living in a big city. It's more comfortable, like smaller school. You get a lot of friends, different ages, and very good feeling to live here.
When we play football on the spare time, we are mixed, like boys and girls, and different ages as well. It is nice because everybody sort of know each other, like the elders. Because maybe when I was 7, I hanged out with 15-year-olds, and that was quite unique for me because I was so young and I thought it was cool then. The boys here in Henningsvaer, we are quite few, so we don't have a team here. That's why we have a team in Svolvær. The only teams here in Henningsvaer are girl teams.
On our team, like everyone is best friends. So every victory is like amazing because we always win as a team and everyone cheers for everyone.
We have these teams, the younger teams, and actually the supporters, the parents, especially the mothers, they're crazy. It's like football, soccer moms here, so they are just cheering, and then actually it's quite fun to see because there the grown-ups are meeting as well, drinking coffee at the pitch, and their team is playing, and it's very competitive to do that. So it's used, especially in the summer, I think it's used for 24 hours a day almost. So that's very good to have this place so they can meet up. It was a gravel pitch and the kids were playing there. And then, when this artificial grass was coming, and then it started to be, you can get some support from Norsk Tipping and to start raising money to make a football pitch that is better to play on. And that's actually the history. Then some of the people here in Henningsvaer were together and they decided to go on and let's build this pitch for the children and for ourselves as well when we want to play football.
We had a very bad football field. We didn't have any grass. Maybe after 1 or 2 years, we managed to get a grass pitch.
We did it all together. It was like this volunteer job. Just last year we did the clubhouse, the small clubhouse there together. So that's like a small community volunteer work that we do for the pitch and for the kids. When it's dark, we lose the sun between 7th of December and around 6th, 7th of January. There's not many people around, but when the sun comes back, then people will start to move again, and it's a very friendly environment. Our mood is getting better and better all through the summer because it's more light. And in the fall it turns back down, and then we are going back into the darkness. So we are like, we go up with the sun and we go down with the sun.
In the summer, it's really beautiful because it's light 24/7. Us kids, we are up pretty late, so we can just go to the field and play like at 3 a.m. Just go there in the middle of the night and play football. It has to be extremely bad for us to cancel because we have played in storms and we have played with conditions like yesterday with like snow and ice on the field. And it can be hard getting people to play with you and everything when it's bad weather and bad conditions, but we always manage to get a group and get to play at the end.
We are playing football there in a lot of wind and a lot of rain. The biggest problem is one part of the pitch. If the wind is in that direction, we can lose the ball out to the ocean. So we have to have extra balls.
When the ball goes into the water, I take our boat and just go out there. They're always by the sea telling me where it went, and I have to drive around looking for it. We pretty much find it every time. Yeah, I think the past 5 years or so, since the pitch came and the first kind of drone video came out, the pitch has drawn a lot of tourists here. I made the first video from the pitch, and I just flew my first drone and made a video to share with family. So I put it up on YouTube, and the video had maybe 200 views, and during the next week it went up to 300,000 views. So that's when the whole thing started blowing up.
So this is getting to be a photographic scene in Lofoten. So that's actually very strange, because it's actually just a football pitch, but it has a spectacular views around it. So it's quite exciting that people are coming here to see the pitch, and I think in the future we will get some teams to come here just to have practice here, and we hope that maybe someday the bigger team in Norway will maybe visit this and see how it is and play a little bit. That's pretty fun.